Good morning, McDonald Elementary School. This is Mr. Ortiz with today's Lexia update from last week, but it's October 25th. It's the Lexia standings, so let's get started. All right, boys and girls, so here are the Lexia standings for this week, October 25th. Let's see what the top three percentages are. And we have, wow, boom, there it is. Oh, my goodness, okay. Third place, 88%. Excellent percentage of the boys and girls earning their minute goal. Second place, 90%. Awesome. But look at that first place, 97%, the highest it's ever been. We have not had a winning grade have a score that high. We're nearing 100% of a particular grade, earning all their minute goals. Well, let's see who the top three are. Who's in third place? Second grade. That's right. Second grade cracking the top three this week, with 88% of the boys and girls earning their minute goal. Great job, second grade. Well, who's in second? First grade, with 90% of the boys and girls earning their minute goal. Another strong showing by the first grade boys and girls. However, this week, with 97% of the boys and girls earning their minute goal, will it be a sweep of the first floor grades, or will there be a second floor grade, third, fourth, or fifth, holding down the top spot? 97%. Who is it? Once again, the littles are on top. Kindergarten owning it again, 97%. I remember there was a time where fifth grade was dominating last year. Well, the littles are saying not this year. Kindergarten is looking to be that maybe first class that gets 100% of the boys and girls earning all of their minute goals, which would be wild. Now, in terms of the whole school, I just got to say kudos to third, fourth, and fifth grade. I know you're trying to crack that top three, and you're doing an awesome job. We still had 773 boys and girls logging minutes. We only have 800 kids in this building. Well, I say only. That's still a lot of friends, but we're close to almost everyone getting some type of minutes. And then we had 86% of our friends reaching their minute goal. Incredible. All right, top performing classrooms. What do we have in kinder? Wow, Barnhart, Mrs. Barnhart, Mr. Ivers, Mrs. Garahan, and Mrs. Johnson. Woo! First grade, Mrs. Hill. Second grade, Ms. Solomon, Mrs. Warden, Mrs. Walk. Third grade, Ms. Mikulik and Mrs. Phillips. Fourth grade, Mrs. Meeks. And then fifth grade, Mrs. Conlon's group. Great job. And then the Lexia 100 Club. We have two slides. Mrs. Barnhart from kindergarten, Mr. Ivers from kindergarten, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Garahan, and Mrs. Salambe. No wonder kindergarten was on top. Then we have Mrs. Hill in first grade, Mrs. McGuire in first grade. Well, if she got the 100 Club, shouldn't she be tied with Mrs. Hill? Oh, we got to fix that. We have to check the stats on that. Ms. Solomon, second grade. We have Mrs. Walk in second grade, Mrs. Ward in second grade, Mrs. Quinn's reading group in second grade. This is why they did so awesome. All right, now we're going to third grade. Ms. Mikulik and Mrs. Phillips. That makes sense. Okay, they were both on the previous slide. Mrs. Quinn's third grade group. On to the second slide. Mrs. Crawford's reading group. Mrs. Meek's fourth grade friends. Mrs. Slaughter's fourth grade reading group. Mr. Chester's fourth grade reading group. We have Mrs. Conlon's fifth grade reading group. Well, if Mr. Chester got it, shouldn't he have been on the second slide too? Oh, we're going to have to check some stats here, Mrs. Macy. We have Mrs. Conlon in fifth grade, Mrs. Stevens in fifth grade, Mrs. Musser's fifth grade, and lastly, Mrs. McGrattan's fifth grade. So there you have it, boys and girls, the Lexia update for this week. What we do know is that kindergarten's on top spot once again. It looks like we might have to check some of the stats to make sure that we gave all the love to the top performing classrooms. It seems like we might have missed one in first grade and one in fourth grade. So we'll have to check Mrs. McGuire and Mr. Chester to see if both of you should have been on the top performing classroom slide. Okay, well, those are all the Lexia updates we have for this week. Keep up the great work. Who's going to catch kindergarten? Which third, fourth, or fifth grade group of friends is going to crack that top three for next week? Let's do it. We have a full week ahead. Adios. Bye.